Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, July the 24th, and this is the Moneyball Morning Report for the Benzinga Bro platform. My name is Anne-Marie Band, and I just want to say a word about Rob Smith's passing. He will certainly be missed, and I know I'll see him again one day, but feel like he just gotten his stride, and I'll just miss him a lot. So want to just put out an homage to him there and say that he's helped a lot of people, and he will definitely be missed. All right, as we take a look first at SPY, what we see are some inside formations, right? 2 days ago, yesterday in terms of trading. So this would be Thursday, Friday, today inside. Guess what? We've got a Fed meeting. We've got a lot of heavy hitters also coming in for earnings. So there's a lot of tentative behavior here. I expect it to be another very choppy sideways day. I really expected Friday, with all of the expirations going on, I expected more volatility. Instead, we had ourselves a nothing event. It was like everybody did their work over here, and now we're looking into the end of the month. As we move closer to the end of the month in July, seasonality does suggest that we contract or compress just a little bit, and July is normally followed by an August that has a tendency to be lower than the July area. So taking a look at the cues, there is the final rebalancing that's sitting here on the 24th. Also an inside day, but Thursday was not an inside day. So you could see people rebalancing on their own into these zones. Here is the stop line. I'm going to move this one here. We still have a little bit of a gap, but 374 looks like the base case. Again, this is a lot of sideways pressure, and with the Fed and other things going, we could have ourselves a fair bit of noise. I would say expectation might be sellers come in at 377.80, or they might fly out and go all the way to 380. I do not know. Here's what I do know. I'm above the low and above the close of the prior day. That suggests that buyers are trying to hold the floor. So really, what you want to look for, if the buyers can't hold the floor, will dip below, bounce, and then fail to recover the close of this day. So we really are in a battleground right now. And I think I'm going to use this line to help us remember. For now, this is the real fight zone. Buyers will become more emboldened above the zone and indeed above the high of that day, and sellers will become more emboldened beneath the low of the overnight at 375.60. Let's take a look at the IWM. Hello, that's not IWM, but that is. Oh, man, in my fingers. All right, so for the IWM, it's really holding. This also is interesting. Look at the trend. Down here on the monthly, up on the weekly, up on the daily, holding the edges up over these weekly formations. So fades into the 193 area, which is this wick, going to find buyers, right? And we can see all the resistance turning into support. So that's the floorboard there. If you're looking for where the pressure event might build from a seller's perspective, we would walk down into probably this range at 190, 150 if that were the case. All right, so things look fairly bullish but compact. Let's take a look at the ES. ES holding up fairly nicely. Where are we? Above this critical region here, 45.66, 45.65. I think that's the zone that the buyers are going to say, you know, as long as I hold above this area, I'm going to try and push to the north. And so we could see some sideways pressure, but it does look like it's bullish on any kind of positioning. Now, where might this turn? Well, we've got two lows down here at around 45.60. I think below that, traders are going to say, I'm going to step out of the way if I'm a buyer. Let me see where support is. Sellers are going to step in a little hot and heavy. It's a mess. Lower low from this one. Higher low from this one, lower low from this one. So no indication here, but what we do see is high, lower high, lower high, and lower high. So I believe there is price compression before the next move up or down. Don't know which way it's going to be. Lastly, we'll take a look at, actually no, not lastly, because I'm going to look at oil. So taking a look at the Qs, same sort of thing. But we have the low and then a lower low and then a higher low. I don't believe that the buyers are going to get super enthusiastic until we get up over maybe 15,600. That's going to be the number to watch. You can see we're sitting in a space where they really need to hold the low of last week, and they are inside it. The buyers know it's an important zone for them to hold. Sellers going to become emboldened at the loss of 15,548, and they're going to become more emboldened at the loss of the low of Friday. So far, they're inside it. Let's take a look at oil. We've got a lot of, wait a second. CL1. Sorry about that. Sometimes this is where you fast forward. This is where you fast forward when these things go crazy like this. For heaven's sakes. Well, this is my wacky internet being very bad. So that's going to be it. We won't be talking about oil. I'll tell you about it in some written notes later on. Take care. That's it for me, and I'll see you all tomorrow.